Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the market's mysteries one filing at a time. You know, sometimes a company just wants to tell you they're feeling generous, and today we've got a report that's all about sharing the wealth, or at least announcing that they are. So what are we looking at today? It's a filing from Stockyards Bancorp Inc. and it's a pretty straightforward one. They're essentially letting everyone know about a decision made by their board of directors. Nothing too complex here, no major financial upheavals or dramatic shifts, just a nice little bump for their shareholders. Now Stockyards Bancorp Inc. is pretty much what it sounds like. A bank holding company, meaning they own and operate a bank. They're based in Kentucky and are traded on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol SYBT. Think of them as a regional bank, serving their local communities, and today's filing tells us a bit about how they're treating their investors. Let's dive into what really matters here. This report is all about a change in their dividend. A dividend is basically the company giving a portion of its profits back to the people who own its stock, its shareholders. It's like a thank you gift for investing in them. So on August 20th of 25, the big bosses over at Stockyards Bancorp decided to be a bit more generous. They voted to increase their quarterly cash dividend. What does that mean for the average person? Well, if you own their stock, you're going to get more money in your pocket every 3 months. Specifically, they're upping it to 0.30 share of stock you own. That's a direct reward for holding onto their shares. Now, when do you get this extra cash? The filing tells us this higher dividend will be paid out on October 1st. But here's a key detail. You have to be a shareholder on record by September 15th to get it. So if you're thinking about buying stock to snag this dividend, make sure you do it before that September date. It's a pretty clear signal that the company is doing well enough to share its success. To make sure everyone heard the good news, they also put out a press release. This filing incorporates that press release, which is essentially their official announcement to the public. It confirms the board's decision and likely elaborates a bit more on their optimism for the future. You'll also see references to data files, which are the technical bits that allow computers to read and understand this filing easily. It's not as exciting as dividends, but it's crucial for transparency in the financial world. And to wrap it all up, we have the signature. In this case, it's from T. Clay Stinnett, who holds a pretty important role as Executive Vice President, Treasurer, and Chief Financial Officer. His signature means the company is formally acknowledging and standing by the information in this report. It's that sign-off that makes it official. Looking at this filing, Stockyards Bancorp seems to be in a good place. Increasing a dividend is usually a sign of confidence from the management team. They feel their earnings are stable enough or even growing to support a higher payout. This can be attractive to investors looking for a steady income from their investments. However, it's also important to remember that banks are sensitive to economic conditions, interest rates, and regulatory changes. While this dividend increase is positive, it's always wise to look at their broader financial health in other reports like their quarterly earnings or 10Q filings to get a full picture. For now, though, this particular filing paints a picture of a company confident in its current performance and eager to reward its shareholders. Alright, that's our quick decode of Stockyards Bancorp's latest update. What do you think about this dividend increase? Does it make you consider investing in SYBT, or are you watching for other signs from the company? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe for more regular dives into corporate filings. Also, join our Discord community linked in the description to keep the conversation going and get exclusive insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next decode.